Keir Starmer and Kemi Badenoch have clashed over the UK economy at PMQs, ahead of US President Donald Trump's announcement on global tariffs later today. The Prime Minister and leader of the opposition went head-to-head in the House of Commons this lunchtime in the weekly PMQs session. And Sir Keir and Badenoch butted heads over the government's approach to the economy, ahead of what could be a hit to UK firms from Trump's tariffs. So, what went on? The Tory leader opened her Q&A by asking Starmer what his advice was to businesses hit by what she called Labour's jobs tax. She warned firms were being forced to cut wages, put up prices or sack their staff, and pressed the PM for his response. Starmer replied by insisting his ministers were clearing up the mess they left after the election, and highlighted the national living wage increase, which he said meant a pay rise for millions of workers. He stressed, "We're dealing with global instability and we recognise the pressures that are bearing down on businesses and individuals and working people, and that's why we're rolling up our sleeves." And what about Trump's tariffs? Badenoch used her final question to warn Starmer's decisions have made our economy fragile, just as we face global trade deals. She accused the PM of losing our most experienced trade negotiator and highlighted the investment the Tories had secured in the British car industry. The Tory leader also asked what the Prime Minister is doing to protect the British car industry from his failure to negotiate. Starmer insisted the government was taking a calm, pragmatic approach and that constructive talks are ongoing on a wider economic prosperity deal with the US. He also said that the government is working with all sectors that are likely to be impacted, and they are guided by our national interest at all times. Starmer says this is why the government won't rule anything out. The Prime Minister added that in moments like this, it's important that we don't have knee-jerk reactions and remain cool-headed. And he criticised Badenoch for being the former Trade Secretary who failed to get a deal with the US. What do you think about the government's approach to Trump's tariffs? Let us know your thoughts in the comments and follow City AM for all the latest political news.